How's it going, everyone? Dan Must Die here, and today I want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot again. After giving my thoughts on what I'd played, I'd like to talk about what we know about the game so far. And I should mention, there will be spoilers for Dragon Ball Z, so if this is your first entry into the series, then you may not want to watch any further, but I'll try not to give too much away. So with that in mind, let's dive on in. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is an upcoming action RPG where players take on the role of Goku and his friends to play through the Dragon Ball Z story. Players will fight, learn new skills, and complete side quests to get stronger. The closest thing we've had to a game like this before is the Legacy of Goku series, which was released on the Game Boy Advance in the early 2000s. First up, I'm going to talk about the playable characters and a little bit of info about each one. So we've got the main character, Goku, born as Kakarot, a Saiyan who crash landed on Earth as a baby and raised as an Earthling. Gohan, Goku's half Saiyan, half human son who hates fighting but has incredible latent potential, playable in his kid, teen and adult forms. Vegeta, the exiled prince of the practically extinct Saiyan race who starts off as the main big bad of the Saiyan saga of Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta is playable as his regular self and as Majin Vegeta. Next up is Piccolo, Gohan's real father. Gohan's mentor. Piccolo was the last main antagonist of the original Dragon Ball series, who reluctantly teams up with Goku to fight Goku's older brother Raditz in Dragon Ball Z. Future Trunks, a fan favourite badass sword-wielding half-Saiyan warrior from the future who cut his way into Dragon Ball Z following the Namek saga. Gotenks, the cocky half-Saiyan fusion of Goku's youngest son Goten and Trunks, not to be confused with Future Trunks. And last, but certainly not least, the fusion of Goku and Vegeta, but you can call him Vegito. If you don't know him, you'll meet him towards the end of the game. This is everyone that's known to be playable, but I'm hoping if there's any future DLCs that cover the movies, then we might get Super Gogeta, or maybe even Broly. And yeah, I'm aware I'm asking for the moon with that one. But a guy can dream, can't he? Or wish on some Dragon Balls? Anyway, up next are the supporting characters that we know aren't playable. Starting with Krillin, Goku's best friend from his childhood and his first ever rival. Fiercely loyal and always willing to help out his friends. His most famous technique is his Destructo Disc. Yamcha, former desert bandit and internet meme, best known for being killed by a Cyberman. His signature attacks are his Wolf Fang Fist and Spirit Ball. Tien Shinhan, a warrior who trained in the Crane School and was defeated by Goku as a child, known to use the Dodon Ray and the deadly Tri-Beam. And last but most certainly least, Chaozu, a fighter with telekinetic abilities who isn't afraid to put his life on the line to help his friends. Like Tien, also known to use the Dodon Ray. And recent scans have actually shown that Android 18, blonde baddie, turned good, Goten, once again Gohan's younger brother, and Trunks are also non-playable support characters. I'm not sure if there will be any other non-playable supporting characters, but at this point none have been revealed. I'd like to see Videl in her Great Saiyaman 2 costume as a supporting character with adult Gohan, for some Great Saiyaman hijinks, of course. But now let's talk about original designs for the game. So far they've only revealed 2 original characters. First up, we have Bonyu, who is known to be an ex-member of the Ginyu Force. She appears to be of the same race as Jace. What's known at the moment is that she appears in a short side quest, but so far nothing more than that. The next is an alien of some kind who is a part of the Frieza Force. He just appears to be a random foot soldier though. Again, nothing else known. We also have some returning characters from the original Dragon Ball, such as Launch, Goku, Krillin and Roshi's female friend who switches between personalities and hair colours whenever she sneezes. Android 8, Goku's android ally created by Dr. Gero. Yep, the same one who created Android 16, 17, 18 and 19. Our Frankenstein-looking friend is effectively the older brother of those mechanical monsters. Alright, I'll stop the alliteration now. And last but not least that we know of is Nam, a villager who competes against our hero in the World Tournament. Maybe we'll see other characters like the Red Ribbon Army or Arale. Who knows? So, moving on to the more weird and wonderful sides of the game, we know that Kakarot expands on the much-loved driving lessons filler episode in which Goku and Piccolo learn to drive hovercars. We've seen screenshots of Goku ferrying Gohan around in a car. What the point of that is, I'm not exactly sure. Considering Goku and company could easily outrun, fly any hovercar. I think many people already know about the fishing minigame, where Goku attaches a prosthetic tail for him to fish with, as a callback to the original Dragon Ball. I wonder if you can fish as Gohan, Piccolo and Vegeta, etc. We've also seen that you can play a baseball minigame as adult Gohan, where you can have 4 different pitchers: Sharpener, Yamcha, Android 18 and Vegeta. These will be easy, intermediate, hard and very hard modes respectively. It's interesting to see Yamcha not right at the bottom. According to Ken Zyro, as you get stronger, the size of your Kamehameha waves will increase too. And lastly, as reported by comicbook.com, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot will expand upon the Dragon Ball canon by including backstories that haven't been told in the manga, and that the story will be given a fresh take. So, after that info dump, that about wraps things up from me. Hopefully this has proved useful for anyone watching, and if it has, please consider liking this video, leaving a comment, and maybe even subscribing to see more content on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. If you've not seen it, I'll leave a link below where I give my thoughts on what I've played of the game, so please check that out if you haven't. I have been and will always continue to be Dan Must Die, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.